Hey, you guys, welcome back to Flawed TMI. Here we are. Woo! Happy Monday, happy Monday. Had a very great, I am putting it out there. I had a great start of the week today and so on. Got up super early, hit the gym. After the gym, the workout was really actually good. I'm telling you, feeling that sweat, that burn. Um, I am putting it out there and holding you guys to hold me accountable because I'm telling myself by Mother's Day, I need to have a beach ready body. And if you see me slacking, by all means, call me out on it because I'm tired of talking about it and not being 100% about it. So, after that, went home, danced with my little doggies. Catch that on IG, Flawed TMI. And that was pretty good. Had a nice little burn on that, giving my little let the sun shine in dance on. So that was great. And after that, came home and back to mommy mode. Now, it's been, and let me put this out there always because my content will never, ever be for the children. It will not be for the children, only because, my life experiences take me into different genres, different avenues, different talks of life. And I don't want to sit back and feel like a need to censor myself because in my everyday life, I do not censor myself. So I don't want to not be authentic here, because if you meet me or already know me, God forbid, any and everything is willing to come out of my mouth at any given moment. And so I'm not going to come here and be PG ready, definitely not G ready, or, NC-17, not even that. I mean, I'm keeping it the way that I tell it, period. So with that being said, let me continue. Now, I understand, February, which is so interesting, and I wish someone will explain that to me. Why is the shortest month on all the calendar months? You try to throw in so much. You want February to be all about love. You're sitting here looking at Valentine's Day and any other type of thing that goes on with it. And then my favorite is always the week of polyamory, which still feeds into Valentine's, but it's a week. And it's a week, to me, I look at it as a knowledgeable week, a week of sitting back and being able to know your truths, and more importantly, be able to live in your truths. There's so many different people that has different ways of wanting to be themselves, wanting to love, wanting to be accepted. And as a society, we tend to want to scrutinize or, try to make people be something that they are not. And I'm sorry, that is the quickest way to kill a spirit. It really is. When you sit up there and if a person is not harming anyone, if they're not harming themselves, if they're not doing any ungodly acts, then please let love, let live, let laughter, let all of it. You only get that one life. And even if I believe in, life after and anything along that magnitude, I still want you in this time and spirit to live your full life. Do what you want to do. And it just seems as if it is very difficult for a lot of people to feel that they're genuinely, truly accepted or going to be accepted. And they don't want to deal with the judgment. So they're willing to just wither and die without even, I'm sorry. I'd rather you throw me up as a lost cause than for me to sit back and not be myself. It's, as I'm speaking with you, so many songs, it's this television show, Zoe's Playlist, that every time I speak, songs come into my head. And I would love to live, my dream of dreams is to live in a society that whenever a song comes and as you're speaking and you may say something, that you're able to just sing that song and enjoy it, because evidently it's supposed to be placed there. Well, anyway, I digress. And okay, then also you looking at February as being Black History Month, which has always been a thorn in my side, because if I am Black 24/7, 365, why is it that we have to celebrate? I get that society don't give us our accolades. I get that. I understand it. But I'm sorry. It is our responsibility for us to sit back, pull our generations aside and say, this is who we are. This is where we come from. Because the reason of me doing this platform is being able to tell my story, because back in the day when Roots came out, we made it. It wasn't mandatory, but we made it that we had to all get in front of the television, sit down, and learn our stories. But the sad thing about it is that was Alex Haley's story. We all have similar stories. Hell, we may even have more dynamic stories. But we have to be able to sit down, talk with our elders. We don't have these any longer. We don't have anyone that sit back, talk of their plights, what they've gone through. We don't have that anymore. And it's sad. It really is sad. But you want to put that out there. This is who I am. This is where I come from. This is what I want to be. And more importantly, I want for the next generation to sit back and they can look and say, you know something? I can be myself. See, that's part of what the Black History experience is supposed to be. Being able to live your truth, be able to celebrate who you are, what you are, why you are, and pull in the next generation so they do not have to go through as much of a struggle fight that you've gone through. Whether it is, and if you look at February, you look at all of it. We might as well call February the fight month, because you're fighting for love. You're fighting for your ethnicity. You're fighting for your love life. You're fighting to be liberated. February is our fight month. So I guess that's what TMI at Flawed today is going to be, F for Fight Month. Because when you sit back and you look at yourselves, is so much of what we are doing, creating, wanting to be, that we're not being our fullest selves. My little special, I have, we were supposed to this past Saturday go to a study which goes over the transition of high school into adult lives for autistic young people. And no matter how much I was grooming and getting him ready to attend, he wasn't having it. So I will continue to study solo, because I honestly want other people, other family members to not go through what I have to go through. If there's a way to help people to sit back and understand, why is it that we're so busy, all these different ways of helping to teach in school. Okay, you get your child to that nice cap and gown moment. What happened as an adult? I had to fight conservatorship where the judges still do not get it. I'm telling you, people in our legislatures do not get it, but go out there and vote, please. That's another thing to fight. Please go out there and vote, because people, they don't want to get it. It's easier for them to walk by and admire a rose bush than for them to take the time to understand all the love and care, the fertilizer, everything that it went, the pruning to make it as beautiful and strong as it is. It's difficult for people to get the process of it all. And when I look at my special and look at what he wants so much of the normal experience of being able to date and possibly no, he doesn't want any children. So, we speak on all avenues. So thank God for that part, because, he still doesn't process what that means. And he is very articulate. I'm telling you, you guys, he's so articulate, but the understanding of what it actually is to be an adult, he does not quite gather that, those little pebbles of experience and knowledge, he doesn't quite get. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one, because for me, it's tough for me to be able to celebrate my love life, my liberation, my learning. So I am not going to crucify him on his. So I'm going to cut this short. We're going to continue this on tomorrow, because I can continue this more and more and more in depth. I have the gift of gab, so I could and should probably go into it, but I'll save it for tomorrow. So you guys sit back, invest in me, invest in yourselves. Let's push better agendas for our specials, for ourselves, for our society. Let's find ways to build up. So with that all being said and done, God bless you guys. Keep it pushing. Follow me on Instagram, Flawed TMI. There's not ever enough content. I have plenty of content, plenty to talk about, but I just want you guys to be open. Go out into my comments. Be open. Don't be afraid to have the dialogue. There are more people like me on this planet, but I don't understand the closed mouths, because the closed mouths do not get fed. So if you out there and you want to talk, come out of your shell. If somebody is going to sit back and they're going to crucify you because of your choices, bump them. Forget them. You know where I want to go with this. Just because it's YouTube and I still don't get all of it, but F them, because the real reality of all of it is you will wither away if you don't. You were meant to be amongst the constellations. You really were. So you gotta fly soar. So put your content out there, put your lives out there, put your conversation, open your mouths, let your voices be heard. If there's anything that you want to talk about, anything you want me to talk about, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for me, because this is very therapeutic. I need it, because I want to be around to raise my special. I want to be the best me I could possibly be, but I can't be it if I put my light under a barrel. So God bless you guys.